An update on my 69 meters post about reaching out to my son, 48 meters, about rebuilding our relationship. Now I need advice on meeting in person. Your thoughtfulness here made me cry. Be yourself. It seems like you expressed a lot during the call and letter, and it cleared up a lot of beliefs you had about one another. I agree with the previous poster. Just be straightforward at the start. Say you're trying to get this right, and if you say anything wrong you're asking them to point it out to you, because you're not meaning to offend and want to be sure not to do it again. If you can help it. I'm sure they are just as nervous about seeing you and getting to know you. So just go in as open as you can be. I'm proud of you. Even though you're a stranger, I'm so proud of the steps you've already taken. Know you are someone worth knowing, sir. I'm so happy how this all turned out for you. Honestly, when you introduce yourself, just be upfront. Sometimes I may put my foot in my mouth because I've never to my knowledge been around a gay couple. So if I ever say anything that may make you uncomfortable or hurts you, please know it's truly not my intention, and please correct me as I'd like to learn to be better so we can start and maintain a hopefully close relationship. Then just move on from there. You can learn this new path to a real relationship together. I don't know you, and your situation is completely unfamiliar to me, but just wanted to say, #I''MFing proud of you. Amazing update. Sounds like the efforts at rebuilding a relationship are really bearing fruit. It is hard work after all this time. Use the terms to describe your son's partner that your son uses. Is he a partner or husband as far as your son is concerned? Practice saying this in a mirror as if you are introducing them to someone who doesn't know them. This is my son and his partner/husband. You may not know that people you know are gay, but you do know gay people. Gay people are everywhere in every community. Maybe the waiter at your local diner, the dentist next to your family doctor's office, that confirmed bachelor in the accounting office at work, or the manager at the auto parts store are gay or lesbian. Most gay and lesbian people just live their lives and can be a bit, well, boring. They are just very normal folks. Some have kids. Some are in the PTA. Some are single. Some are married. Some are coupled, but choose not to marry. Kinda like straight people really. In terms of things not to say, do not refer to being gay as a choice. You already know that this is a relationship and shouldn't be referred to as a lifestyle. GLAAD https://n wikipedia.org/wiki/GLAAD, an advocacy group that focuses on LGBTQ+ portrayals in the media and entertainment industries, has a good media guide, https://www.glaad.org/reference/offensive, that describes several offensive terms and preferred alternatives. They describe this better than I can. Please read that over for reference. Naturally, you will want to focus on spending time with your son. Please also make a special effort to get to know his partner/husband as a person who loves and cares for your son. As a suggestion, ask both of them to tell the story of how they met. Watch for smiles on their faces as they recall the nervousness of meeting someone special. If you go into this with an open heart and good intent, you should do well. Being able to speak about your hopes for them and your admitted shortcomings in your relationship with them is a good start. You've got this. Thank you for providing this reference. Some of these were new issues to me. I had no idea that sexual preference was not a preferred term to use. I'm becoming more aware of how pervasive the suggestion of choice is in much of the language I'm more accustomed to using. I'm working to do more research on this because I do understand that an individual does not choose whom he or she falls in love with. That is to say, I know being gay is not a choice. I wish to use the most welcoming language available to me. As of now, I'm the only one of us who has used the term partner. I have only heard my son refer to him by name since I asked, though he seemed receptive to the term partner. I will have pay attention to what terms they use while I'm visiting and do my best to mirror their lead. Thank you for all your advice, sir. I would just like to say thank you for brightening my day. Reading your posts, one can't help but feel the love you have for your son and your desire to do anything to make him happy. Both shine through in your writing, and it's just so lovely. Please show these to him. I'm not even going to wish you luck for your reunion. Go in with the openness you have shown here, and you won't need luck at all. Instead, I wish the three of you an amazing first visit, and that the years ahead are filled with many more. I know this isn't the most detailed advice, but it is honest advice. Just do your best. Remember that his partner is extremely important to him, and to pay him all respect. I'd also suggest that you keep your trip on the shorter side. You've not seen each other in 10 years. That's a lot. Just focus on catching up. Have some good meals together, and try to make good memories. Maybe just a long weekend. Keep it light, simple and fun. You're his father, but you're not his boss anymore. He's 48 years old. He's long graduated from needing parental guidance. Maybe approach him more of as an old friend. Good luck. Thank you. I'm definitely only staying a few days as I wouldn't want to overwhelm any of us. It's hard not to see him as my little one any longer. But I do respect that he's an adult and I would never mean to try and control him. I like the idea of approaching the situation as meeting up with an old friend. Much less pressure and more casual. I came to add this about keeping the trip short, and also I wouldn't stay at their house unless they really want you there. A nearby hotel, so that everyone has a chance to breathe and regroup at the end of the day. Maybe ask them what they would honestly prefer and take their lead. But your post made me weepy. Well done you. Good sir. There are days when the internet is nothing but a seething mass of some of the absolute worst that some aspects of humanity have to offer. Then, some days, you read a heartfelt post of a 69-year-old man who wants nothing more than to reconnect with his son and to embrace every aspect of his life. And I sit and smile with a lazy tear in my eye when I think about how I have just experienced humanity at its best. Even if only vicariously from a long way away, you are doing a wonderful thing. And for all the right reasons. This is a new experience for all of you. And there should be no expectation of it being absolutely perfect. But given the purity of your motives, I'm sure that you will muddle through. Hopefully you will leave with a new relationship with both your son and possibly son-in-law. Thanks for giving us all some closure. We're all wishing you the best. Everything I wanted to say you did. Perfectly written as well. This is a great update, and I'm so excited for him. I'm back queer. Yes to some this is now an acceptable term. So please feel free to ask me anything but some common do not ask questions are. So which of you is the man/woman? Which of you is the top/bottom? I didn't think you'd ask this but still. So you like Britney Spears/Cher? That's all I can think of off the top of my head. But I also would avoid asking about hate crime/discrimination in the first meeting. Parents of gay people can live in a confusing situation where they've always had a gay kid. They just aren't aware of that. Truly nothing really has changed for us. But I understand it can feel like an astronomical change for our parents who have nurtured and raised us without a clue. All the best, and please ask if you have questions. I was just about to make the comment of not gendering their roles. I'm not gay, but the cringe of asking same-sex couples who's the man/woman makes my skin crawl. They are both men, unless otherwise stated. Another thing I'd like to add, as I haven't seen it yet, is not to ask about their coming out story. This is your first meet. The main purpose is to get reacquainted with your son and meet his partner/husband. Please don't interrogate his partner on what coming out is like. That's a personal story for many in the community. You all are basically strangers. It's something I wouldn't recommend you ask your son that weekend either. Give some time to rebuild the relationship before crossing that bridge, and never force the topic. Would like to co-sign on avoiding conversations about discrimination. That's another one of those established relationship only conversations. And the Cat's in the Cradle and a Silver Spoon, Little Boy Blue and the Man in the Moon. Good song. Had to go listen to it now. It hits different now than when I was in my 20s. Harry Chapin died much too young. Let not focus on the sad. We are blessed with an amazing song. Also, you will soon see your son again. I wish you the best.